Hi everyone, in this short tutorial I am going to talk to you about how to support your liver. So it's April, restrictions are going to be lifting a little bit hopefully, and that may mean more fun, which is great, a little bit more socializing, which might mean a bit more alcohol, but it can also mean more stress, feeling more busy, feeling more overwhelmed. All of these things have an impact on our body as a whole, including our liver. I see a lot of myths around detoxifying the liver. The liver will never be free of toxins, and that is okay. Its job is to clean the blood, excrete things that we are done with, such as cholesterol, hormones, toxins that we don't need in the body that may come from pollution or pesticides or microplastics or, you know, just general toxins, nutrients that our body doesn't need and can't use, things that need to be excreted. It is responsible for creating bile, and bile is an essential component in digestion and breaking down food. The liver also stores glycogen, which we use for energy. It stores vitamins and minerals, which we use for immunity, which we use for wound healing, cellular repair, loads and loads of different things. You may start to see what the signs and symptoms of a liver that is under stress could be. So we know that it is responsible for clearing used hormones that we don't need anymore. If it's not functioning as well as it could be, we may see some knock-on effects into our periods or into PMS, breast tenderness. Clotting in periods is a really common factor around a liver that's under a little bit of stress. It can impact our digestion, particularly around breaking down food. So sluggish digestion, bloating, gas, reflux can all be signs of a liver that is suffering a little bit. It can also be linked to energy. We know that it stores glycogen, which is essential for our energy production, for ATP, our energy, the things that get us up and get us going. We may have impacted immunity, as we know it stores vitamins and minerals. Some other signs and symptoms can also be headaches, nosebleeds, which I've recently learned, and also just not feeling quite your best. Your liver may have been struggling a little bit if the nutrients in your diet haven't been as varied or as kind of in high enough quantities as you maybe know they should be. We really need to be looking at getting in at least 2 handfuls of dark green leafy veg every day, so like one with lunch, one with dinner, or putting a handful in a smoothie. Dark green leafy veg contains sulfur, and sulfur is a key component in the liver doing its job. We really need to make sure that we're having loads of colourful food so that we're getting a wide variety of vitamins and minerals, berries, tomatoes, peppers, courgettes, like just eating the rainbow. I know it sounds a bit cringe, but each of the colours are derived from different antioxidants, so it's really important to have like a wide variety, a wide range of them. Making sure that you're staying hydrated. I think water is super underrated, and our body is like a machine. Like, things need to be well lubricated for everything to move through and for toxins to be properly excreted. And when I say toxins, I mean things that just naturally happen from our body being alive: metabolic waste, hormones, cholesterol, things that the body produces, uses, and then needs to excrete. Nothing scary. Some other things that you can consider if you feel that your liver is under a little bit of stress, if you've been suffering from any headaches, fatigue, sluggish digestion, hormone dysregulation, which all may be having a knock-on effect to your skin, you can look at incorporating supplements. So some great ones, I've got 2 great ones. Actually, I'll give you 3 great ones. The Terra Nova Dandelion Artichoke and Cysteine Complex is amazing. I love all of their products. We do retail them because I just think that I've worked with the brand for years and years and years, and I just think that they're such high quality supplements. Dandelion, artichoke, cysteine are all great at supporting the liver in doing its job. Another great one is the Terra Nova Life Drink that has freeze-dried greens, pre and probiotics, freeze-dried berries. It has lots of components, ingredients that are really important for supporting the liver and doing its job. And then a third one is one that you may have seen. You might find it easier to take I've given you 1 pill, 1 powder. This is a liquid, drops. So Avogel, which we don't retail, does a tincture of milk thistle and dandelion. So this is great as well, similar ingredients for supporting the liver, it's just in a different form. So if you do already feel that your liver is under a little bit of strain and it needs a bit of support, they are some supplements that can help. There's one more thing that I want to talk about before I go, that is stress. So stress, I think we often think of stress as like a negative thing, feeling kind of like bad feelings, but actually it can also be linked to happy feelings as well. You might be doing something that you love, but you're just super busy and not carving out that time to kind of ground yourself and let your mind switch off. Even if you are doing something that you really enjoy, but you know that you're just cramming way too much into your life and you're not slowing down, it will catch up with you eventually. When our cortisol levels are higher, our body is like on high alert, so fight or flight, and it starts to produce more natural killer cells, which are part of the body's immune system. These can be stored in the liver and they can actually start to kill the liver's cells. So they reduce the liver's ability to function at its best, and then this can have knock-on effects to energy, digestion, hormones, sleep, everything that we've already talked about. Skin, of course, always affected. So just some things to think about. Please don't take the information that you get from bloggers that don't have nutrition diplomas or degrees. I'm a nutritionist, listen to me. If you do have any underlying health conditions, you are taking any medication, of course, please speak to your primary practitioner before introducing any supplements at all. If you have any questions on anything that we've talked about here, drop me a message, I would love to answer them. And as always, if there is anything else that you want to see on here, just let me know and I'd love to create it for you. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to check out our other tutorials for this month.